Welcome to the Horror Unmasked podcast,
where we unmask the monsters
and explore the lore.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Sick Lily.
Yes, she's definitely sick. Today is just one of our Chit-chat episodes, our session 8.
Woohoo!
We're just going to kind of tell you what we did over the break and whatnots and stuff.
Come chat with us.
Yeah.
We're super interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
Also, we came off of a very thick couple of episodes with The Conjuring, so
Yeah, man.
thick babies.
There are some hefty videos if you listen to the whole thing.
I am so proud of you.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you a big fat forehead kiss.
Yeah.
Come here.
Maybe
Come on over.
Maybe don't beckon them. Maybe that's weird.
How do you know? Maybe they like it.
You know, I wouldn't put past maybe some of them, but not all of them.
I give you all forehead kisses. Not against your will. Let's clarify that.
Oh, man. So, we're just kind of giving you a little update about, like, what's been up, what's going on, what to look forward to, all sorts of shit.
Anyway, where shall we start?
So, we technically filmed a little bit ahead of time, so December of last year we had time off, so we got to have Christmas and everything and kind of chill out.
Indeed.
Finish the
Christmas,
semester.
New Year's, finish the semester, yeah.
Yeah. Christmas was pretty good.
I think, personally, and I found a consensus that many people felt this way too, that it was one of the best Christmases in a while. I don't know about you. I don't know about you folks at home, but me and my circle, that's the consensus.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, even our Christmas Eve stuff was pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, just like Christmas Eve, Christmas, that whole holiday.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some good stuff. I'm happy with the things that I got, you know. The best thing that I got has to be the Candela Obscura rulebook.
Oh, yay!
Because I really wanted that.
Oh, yay, good. Yeah, I wish I could have gotten you the special
edition version.
But
that's just expensive.
Budget.
Yeah.
It was pricey. And
the only difference is that it's got like gold filigree on it.
Oh, is that the only difference?
That's the biggest difference. Okay. I think that the most of the interior stuff is all the same.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, that is Critical Role.
Yeah, it's
D&D.
a partnership with Critical Role, and they came up with essentially like a campaign platform that is like Victorian, but also steampunk and like it's horror themed, so it's like got like nightmarish creatures and all sorts of stuff.
On brand.
It's very cool. I'm excited. I hope to have set up a campaign for us just to kind of feel around in it. But man,
have you started reading it yet?
I have not, because this semester
is
cool. Already turning into a fucking chaos.
Girl, I get it.
Why did it feel like January went on for like 6 months?
I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I felt like it went whoosh.
Whereas for me, January felt like it was so long.
I feel like
so long.
I feel like I still am in January.
Bitch, it's only been a couple days since January ended.
It's been almost a week.
It's been a week since January ended.
I still feel like I'm like mid-January though.
Yeah, so right now you're like, it's gone by so fast. It still feels like we're in January.
No, I said it was going by slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real.
I feel
January
like,
feels like.
I feel like I'm still in. So I get you.
Yes.
It's the pollen in my brain. It's the pollen.
She has some thick allergies going on right now because someone's bad about taking her medication.
What do you mean? I have been drinking tea daily.
That's not enough.
And I just started taking iron and magnesium.
That's not enough.
You know.
You need allergy medicine.
And,
every day.
But I thought I would kick it. I thought my immune system, because of all
You thought you were just going to kick allergies?
Yeah, because of all the tea
You thought
I've been
that's how
drinking.
that works?
Because it's supposed to boost your immune system or something, I guess.
Because allergies just vanish. They just vanish.
No, it's funny because when I got my MRI today, I literally had to write allergies, seasonal on the thing. today.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Admitting
fun.
to yourself finally, oh yeah, I do have allergies. I should be taking allergy medication
I know
for
I
it.
have allergies, but like,
And then she wonders randomly, like, why do I have a headache? I don't know, maybe because you have fucking allergies and you're outside.
Yeah, there's pollen all up in my brain.
My black car is a shade of greenish yellow because of all of the
and that's
pollen.
why I don't notice it, because my car is already like a gold, so it's
Yeah.
like already a yellowy. So
yeah.
Doing me no service.
And it cannot be said enough that Florida just won't make up its fucking mind what it wants right now, temperature-wise.
Yeah, and I would say, I haven't really been outside though, but I do leave my window open. Like all the time.
Well, that might change.
I just leave it a little crack because my cat likes to listen outside, and it's a nice cool breeze out there. I'm on the second floor, no murderers.
Also, well, you're making some deep assumptions. Love you. My silence was palpable.
I know they have ladders and things, but like,
if they want to kill you, they don't need a ladder.
Hello?
They just climb.
There's nothing to climb. Like,
you'd be surprised.
No, I'm telling you, they're like, it's not. Like, it is flat. Like, so flat.
They would figure it out.
Yeah, probably.
You should not be, especially where you live, you should not have your window open. At all, ever.
It's safe.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Well, to be fair, it's not like it really locks. It's not. It just kind of slides down.
Just make it maybe not so it looks like it's open and people can come in at any point in time.
Well, that's why it's only cracked a little bit.
A bitch. I saw what it looks like. I've seen what it looks like.
No, I've moved it down since then.
I would suggest once transitions occur,
and when
you should just fully close it.
And now when my parents listen to this, they're going to be super concerned for my safety. I promise I'm fine, guys. I'm chilling. I locked my doors. Both of them.
Uh-huh.
So
a window is still an open window.
It's not all the way. There's a screen.
Uh-huh. Those are not hard to pull off.
Anyway.
When you are a true crime listener.
Okay, well, now that this is going on to the internet, I will definitely be locking my window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why we don't say specifically where any of us live.
That's true.
All right?
I actually live in Timbuktu, guys. For any of those wondering, we don't actually sit in the same room when we do the podcast.
Even though we have definitely said we sit in the same room when we do the podcast. Well,
if they just randomly picked this episode, how would they know? How would they know? Only diehard fans would know.
Yeah, technically. You know.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. God.
Anyway, that was not at all what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
We were just talking about shit in general. I mean, fuck, the semester started. I'm in my official final semester of college.
Woo-hoo.
I will be graduating at the end of spring.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
For like the 5th time.
Yeah. It feels, I'm already getting those emails and I have to fill out like the intent to graduate BS stuff and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm dealing with my own drama and irritation with all of my thesis
Go
class.
ahead, spill. What's on your
everything.
mind, girl? It's a therapy session.
Oh, fingers crossed this kid never hears it, but I'm not going to say his name.
Don't say names, no.
I will not be saying names.
Even though
but
had
they
me
will
name drop.
immediately know who they are the second I say it.
Okay.
So we've already said this before, but I'm a UCF student. We're UCF students.
Yes.
And so obviously I'm a photography major.
We're so cool. We're like college kids or whatever.
Fucking Christ. So I'm officially going to be graduating with my photography degree. And so this last semester, we're taking our thesis class where you are doing your own self-directed concept, idea, whatever it is that you want to focus on.
It's hella cool.
And you have to, and here's the thing, when it comes to the photography thesis, you have to have the idea the semester prior. So in the fall time, we have like a big meeting where we talk about our concepts and ideas and like what we want to do. And we have to start thinking about like shoots and all that kind of stuff an entire semester in advance. Mm-hmm. So obviously, because of my pre-existing work from previous semesters, it made sense that I would be doing horror and doing movie stills, essentially.
Yeah.
And everybody so far in the thesis class, every single student has something so drastically different from each other.
Oh, that's good.
There's no effing way any single one of us could be doing the same topic. Except for this fucking kid, who I have had issues with in the past co-opting my concepts.
Hello? I didn't know this.
Yeah. We recently had presentations.
Yes.
Where we had to select artists or an artist that represents our type of work that we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it was me, my friend, and this kid all presenting. My friend went first. Hers is a beautiful concept. I love it. It has to do with indigenous Puerto Rican culture.
Yay.
And it's going to be portraits in color. And it's really beautiful. And I think it's a fantastic concept. And then this kid, mind you, did not show up immediately to class. He showed up halfway through the end of mine.
Oh.
And I presented my artist, who was like award winning, multiple awards for horror, photography, you know, well acclaimed, very good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing my stuff. I'm doing my presentation. I'm talking about all that stuff and like the similarities and dissimilar stuff between the two of us. And then, you know, the kid shows up and then they present their stuff.
Yeah.
And the artist that they're presenting was actually really interesting. I mean, their work had like weird shit where it was like people wearing bizarre masks. Like they would wear like an elephant mask or like raptor masks, and they'd be sitting in like a diner, or sitting in an empty pool in like a trench coats and weird shit.
I can picture it.
Surrealism.
Yeah.
Fucking weird. There's surrealism is going in the weird.
It's strange.
And
unusual.
The artist had more brighter colors, like not vivid, but just they were like muted, brighter colors. They were like in the pastel ranges.
Okay.
And I was like, this is cool. And we talked about it during the presentation, saying that we would love to see him push his work in that direction. Because unfortunately in our class, the last couple of times we've not presented as a group. We've presented as like smaller groups. So some of us never saw the other students' work. Mm-hmm. And it ends up being a situation where like after he's done presenting, we then show our work. Like whatever we have right now, right before our very first critique, where we have printed images that we'll be looking at. Mm-hmm. So we're going through everybody. And I technically was supposed to be the last person to go, because we were going by like last names or whatever. And this other kid whose like last name is before me, she just went from that list. So technically I was supposed to go last, and this kid was supposed to go before me. Well, he seemed like he didn't want to go. Like he didn't have images that he wanted to show, or he didn't really want to present his stuff because he wasn't really certain that it fit really with what he was going to do. Mm-hmm. And I kept trying to check in and be like, hey, are you going or not? Like, because I would like to go. So you need to decide whether you're going or not. Eventually, he ended up deciding he was going to go.
Okay.
And he went up. Now, his images are portraits. Mm-hmm. Costumed portraits, like cosplay. Like literally one of the sets of images that he showed us were cosplay photos of a character from Baldur's Gate 3. And he's like, surrealism. And I'm just like, I don't think.
Yes, because I guess he finds cosplayers weird and strange then.
Like, you did.
I mean, we are, but like, that's kind of
like
normal.
Like, it was costumed
a lot of people.
Stuff. Like, there was only maybe one that really pushed it into surrealism, and that's because he edited it strangely, and he put googly eyes on his face and then removed his own eyes. Okay. And I was like, it should have been his own eyes, but that's a whole other story. So we're giving him suggestions, and I flat out tell him, these are not surrealism.
Damn.
Like, these don't feel surrealist.
Crushing boys' dreams. That's okay.
Come to find out, he's not researched a single thing about surrealism, never looked up surrealist artists at all, and doesn't really know what surrealism is.
Clearly by the photos that he presented.
The biggest fucking problem that I have with that in general is A, This is thesis.
You should
Get
be
your
on
shit together.
Yeah.
Like, we were supposed to have this concept down last semester. You should know what your theme is. And here's the problem is, usually if you're going to pick a theme, you're going to pick a theme that goes with work you've done in the past, not something you've never done before, which is what this kid did. Is literally chose a topic that not once during the whole course of the time did he go for presenting anything surrealist nor horror. And he was toting that he was going like, oh, I want to go more horror, more spooky, more in that surrealism. And I'm just like,
or maybe you've just never had an original thought ever.
Squinted at my eyes at that. And the professor was like, you didn't look up any artists. You didn't look up any surrealist artists. Not a one.
Wow.
And, you know, there was a level there was a palpable level of embarrassment you could feel from him in that moment, because it's like, how dare you pick a topic that you didn't research anything about or have prior experience with.
I hope he learned his lesson.
Well, I'm gonna dash your fucking dreams.
Okay, well.
So we give him a shit ton of artists, a shit ton of possibilities for him to go with.
Yeah.
And he even said that his original concept that he was gonna go with was portraiture. Okay. Just straight up portraiture. Which we were like, you should do that. And he's like, no, I think with these suggestions, I'm going to try and go with the surrealism.
What?
And I was like, okay, whatever.
He wants it handed to him, basically.
Here's where the motherfucking audacity comes in. That ended my class with pure rage. I was livid.
Okay.
This kid has the audacity to walk up to me at the end of class and asks me for my artist's name so that he can use it in his work. So he can look up my artist and use that as inspiration for his work.
How big is this class?
There's about 8 of us.
Out of all of the artists in the world, in history.
You have to use my artist that is a horror artist, not a surrealist, is a horror photographer, specific because it has to do with my theme.
Yeah.
You have the audacity to ask me for my artist so that you can use it for your work.
I want to know what you told him.
I was so stunned. I've already been reprimanded by my mom that I've been too nice, and I've done some things. I've said some things that I accidentally said out of irritation that just gave him more fuel.
No.
Which pisses me off in the end, but there's nothing I can do about it at this point. All I'm hoping is that he doesn't go through with anything that has to do with horror, but I was skyrocketed. Like, how dare you disrespect me so severely. To number 2, out of all of the students having such drastically different photographic topics, for there to be 2 students that have very similar themes, there's a bit of just, I was livid. And so the next time I saw the teacher, because I have the same teacher on both days of my school days, I proceeded to tell her. I took her to the side and I was like, hey, just letting you know, this is what's going on. This is not the first time he's done it. I am extremely pissed. I'm extremely livid. I feel highly disrespected. And I really hope he does not continue with this. But just letting you know in case our work starts looking similar. It's a blatant disrespect. And he's been condescending to me.
That's not cool.
Trying to give me advice.
No way.
And trying to give me suggestions on where to get props.
I would shoot that
and all that kind of shit
down.
But
no.
Yeah. And it's infuriating because I've had conversations with my mom about it, and she's like, don't give him information. If he asks you anything, cut him off. Don't help him. Like, don't do anything. And I'm like, well, there's a certain level of it that's very difficult in my degree because we have critiques every class.
Yeah.
And no matter what, like, even if he never got to see a single piece of my work at critiques, at the like culminative critique, he would still see my work no matter what. But like, even when I was printing for this critique, he thought he had the audacity to come over and be like, do you need help? Do you need me to help you like pick and choose and like critique your work? and like help you select which ones you want to have printed. And I was like flabberfucking-gasted.
Mimicking is the best form of flattery, I suppose.
Yeah, when you're not a dick about it. And the other problem is that like I had my tester sheet, so I had like obviously the tests of the prints I was working on, and he just grabs it and starts looking at it.
Excuse me?
And is like, oh, this one and this one and this one would be good to print. And I'm like, I'm printing all of them, you dip fuck. I have.
You tell him in your brain space.
Like, the truth of the matter is I'm not gonna be nice anymore. I've realized I've been too nice. I've thought that what I've said is more of a shutdown to those conversations, or to be like, are you stupid? You didn't know this. But it just kind of shot me in the foot in giving him something he didn't know.
Yeah.
Because
that
like,
just seems so backhanded, because it's like, oh, well, she's doing this, but I could probably take it and like maybe
here's
do better.
the thing with one of his photos, it was revealed to me that he doesn't know how to edit that far. So I was like, gotcha. Understood.
Yeah. He has a lot of learning to do.
And I'm just like, yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to deal with it. And I'm like, if my teacher comes back to me and is like, well, I can't make him change his concept. I'm like, well, you have to. You have to tell him he cannot do horror, because everyone has such drastically different themes. And for two people to have similar theming, if she's not going to stop that, I'm going to tell her that if our work is going to be in a gallery, which it usually is for thesis, I want them nowhere fucking near each other. Yeah. Because I do not want my work associated with his. I refuse to have my work near his, because it's a blatant disrespect to me as an artist. And honestly, I'm going to tell her, I don't care if I break down in tears. I fucking hope I do. At this point, I'm going to make sure that she knows, like, him doing this and this being allowed to continue will ruin my thesis. Because it's upsetting. Imagine you had this grand plan of a theatrical song. Yeah, you've been thinking about this for a
very long time.
Like, imagine in your shoes, like if you had this song that you were so excited about and you were like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this song. It's going to be so exciting. I can't wait.
That's why I don't speak about my things. But obviously this is a class and everything is shared. But yeah, you know.
And the thing is even if last semester I never fucking told him what I was doing, I would have had to say it in front of him in the group fucking meeting.
Yeah.
There was literally no way for me to have kept my shit secret.
What's he gonna do when you graduate and he can't leech off you anymore?
God, I have no fucking clue. Cause it's...
And y'all go your separate ways.
Ugh. It's just infuriating to have someone like blatantly ask you that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Unreal. But that's my bullshit.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets resolved next chit-chat. I'll let you know. Depending on what happens, but... you know, we'll have meetings and stuff soon, so I'm gonna make it a point to say something about it even deeper. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's bullshit, especially because it's fucking graduation.
Yeah, y'all are so close. You should be original artists by now and know how to come up with
your own fucking concept.
Yeah.
That went hard to the paint.
That was very
We'll sidetrack it.
Well, for one, I just want to say that I am proud of myself, because last semester before the break was like one of the best I've done.
Oh, like you're talking about like in classes?
In college. Yeah. Nice. I felt pretty good about everything, and then break hit, and then, you know, Christmas was really great, but right before Christmas...
Oh yeah, you hurt yourself.
I had my own bullshit. Yeah, I was at work... And I don't know if have I said this on?
I think you said you had back pain. I don't know how in depth you've gotten with it.
Okay, so basically, story time. I was at work one day at a place I'm not going to mention because I don't know what they're
not Disney.
The policies are. But I was at work.
You've already said that you work there.
Well, maybe I have 2 jobs. Who knows? I was at work and I was walking up the stairs. It has a bunch of steps, over 200 steps. And my back was starting to hurt, and I was up at the top of the steps for a little bit, and then I came back down, and it felt like somebody was stabbing me in the back.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking wild that they make you walk the steps.
There's no elevator, there's no escalator, there's no police
like there
lift
should
system.
Be. There should be.
Yeah, and
because that's not okay.
We get a lot.
I've walked a
get it
fucking
a lot.
lighthouse that was like 200 and some steps, and that shit threw me out of commission for like, I was dealing with the repercussions for like weeks after.
But I guess they figure if multiple people can go up. I've had one kid literally, because the park was empty.
Mm-hmm.
This one kid did one slide about 20 times. He counted it. And I just watched him run up the stairs.
Kid has got too much fucking energy.
I'm like, your legs are going to be beefy, bro.
Your legs are going to be liquid because they are worse than Jello.
Yeah, I did not know how he was doing that. Every time he came down, I was like, yeah, welcome back again. Woo.
That is too much. That is too much.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so when I came back down to the bottom of the steps again, my legs were, the pain was so bad that my legs were literally uncontrollably shaking.
That is terrifying.
There was nothing I could do. Like, I was standing there and my legs were just like going. And
because you've worked in that section before. You've worked like that
many times.
And,
like
yeah.
Okay.
And you've never like come back down and your legs are like even a little shaky.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's
not at all.
Yeah.
Like, they were literally like,
yeah.
I don't know how to describe it for those who can't see.
Like you smacked Jello.
Like, just, they were going. It was like spasming. And so I had to like lean, because I came down and I was still, it was like a rotation. So I just bumped. I wasn't going to break. Like, I was there at the bottom. And I had to like lean on the podium for support. And I had to like call my lead over. Yeah. And then they had the medical people come and they were like, we should probably call you an ambulance. And I was like, I don't have money for that.
I'm like, are you paying?
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
But they were really chill. Shout out to my job, because they had somebody drive up to the back and like drove me all the way to my car.
That's nice, yeah.
Which is really nice. I didn't have to take a bus. I didn't have to walk that whole thing. Like, it was hard. It was rough.
So if you're wondering why she said, I had an MRI, why. She had an MRI because of that situation.
Yeah. This all happened like literally 3 days before Christmas. So all of winter break, I was kind of just chilling with a heating pad doing some crochet. Yeah. Because I'm an old fart. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. My farts smell lovely, though. In this instance. But yeah, so it's been a long time. I've been taking some hot baths with Epsom salts, using heating pads, ice packs, taking my pain meds, taking some muscle relaxers,
going to doctor's
appointments, not working. That's a big one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really allowed me to get my shit together. I joined karate, which is very fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. I hate the gym. So, if you're like me and you need more discipline in your life, you hate the gym, why else did I join? You want to learn how to defend yourself, build up your muscles, learn new things.
Karate, taekwondo, you could do Zumba.
Any martial arts, really.
You could also do Zumba if you just want to, if you don't like I don't like standard, like, exercise. Dance is much more fun to, like, do it with.
Just Dance.
Yes,
I love Just Dance.
That shit's good.
That kept me in shape when I was young.
And then, you could also do Tai Chi or Qigong if you want to do something that's a little bit more body-minded. Yoga, 50-50, but go for it if you want to.
For sure.
Do not do the weird, like, animal yogas. Remember, animals still poop and pee. Don't think that that's not in that space either.
Ew.
It's because I've seen those videos of people in like goat yoga and other animal. And I'm like, I just don't want to think about the idea that this animal's just going to randomly go to the bathroom.
Yeah. But I was kind of stuck in a thing where it was like, oh, I have to go to the gym if I want to, add some physical exercise into my daily routine. Nope. Not true. No. There are so many
walk
things
around
you can
and
do.
Chill out.
Walk around, bike around if you have it. Just get outside. Move your body.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new semester has started and taking off work has been the best thing to happen to me.
Yeah.
In a while. Not the back injury. That sucks. But I can't even walk up the stairs.
You've gotten better. You have gotten significantly
I've gotten better. I really have. But it's still...
You're not going to like just suddenly bull rush up the stairs.
Absolutely not.
You're still like taking your time and being functional about
because if I do it the way I'm used to, like I'm going to mess it up
fuck
again.
Yourself up.
So I've been taking it real easy.
But yeah. Oh, man.
Anyway, yeah. So speaking of Universal,
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
I am excited about it. I just like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's a good atmosphere. Usually pretty good food.
However, I will say this year's lineup, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I mean,
personally,
I think this is the weekend of Bare Naked Ladies, which is the one I would be more willing to see.
Yeah.
Most everybody else, there's some people on the lineup that I'm like, why the fuck are you here?
Some of them I've never even heard of.
Queen Latifah? Like, what are you doing here?
having a ball. Having a grand old time.
Like, I kind of maybe get DJ Khaled, but like...
DJ Khaled.
Not 100%, really?
I don't know. I feel like...
It's weird.
I've been in kind of a music lull. Like, I haven't really cared about any of the music that I've been listening to, and it's really sad because I'm a music person.
Yeah.
But everything on my playlist is just bleh, and then when I go to expand my horizons and listen to different genres, it's also bleh.
Yeah.
Like everything, even artists that I love who have been putting out new stuff, sounds the same to me.
That's
Sorry,
why you
guys.
gotta find yourself some podcasts to listen to.
Yeah. I mean,
so it's something different so that while you're in that moment, you can swap it over.
I didn't even think about that.
Honestly, listen to Chilluminati. You'll enjoy it.
I want to maybe start listening to some witchy podcasts.
Go for it.
Some stuff.
They got all sorts of shit out there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's smart. I've been kind of just going back to like my 40s, 50s playlist. Or my like 20s to the 50s. I love that music. The Pied Pipers. I love them. I love them so much. They're so good. So yeah, I've kind of been in a musical funk, and it's sad. But that's okay. If you have any music recommendations, I'd love to listen to them. Well, not that I'd like them, but
it's the same as like you were saying that you're in a theater bump. Like you're in a
that's
not
different.
Well, but it's
different.
But you're still, both aspects of your focus are in a lull right now.
It's true. It's so sad. Well,
not sad. It's just it happens.
Well, because I don't want to feel this way.
I mean, shit, I'm in a lull when it comes to photography. Like, the only reason why I'm functioning right now is because I'm doing a topic I'm actually interested in.
Yeah. For me, it's like, music-wise, I thought, like, because of my back injury, like, I can't, for a little while there, I was feeling like I couldn't sing as well because, singing is a lot of breath support. And when you breathe, you have to use your back muscles and, like, your core. So every time I was breathing and using all of that, like, it would hurt my back.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get enough breath to really, like, sing the way I want to or sound the way I really want to. And then with theater, it's just... Again, because of my injury, I haven't...
It's standing and acting and moving and all that kind of stuff.
I can't do that. Like, my friends have been like, audition for this, audition for that. And I'm like, I am out of commission.
Dude.
No. Like, asking me to do a dance call right now?
Hell no.
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 No. No.
No.
Sorry.
I just look forward to when we start filming.
Yes.
We're going to hopefully start filming the actual podcast.
I've kind of dabbled a little bit. I did a...
Yeah, you'll get a... well, it won't be... That's for the vlog.
Yeah.
We also are obviously hoping to vlog, and one of the first couple of things that you're going to get is a long, weird...
I hope it's not long. You better cut a lot of it out.
I will cut what I will cut out.
All right, well, here's the thing. I have to approve it. It's still my face, my video. Thank you.
It's like you think you have a choice.
I do, though, because, it's our channel.
And you're going to upload it to me so that I can edit it, and so then I can upload it.
Well, can I have final say, please? Please? Because
final say in what?
In what gets uploaded. Here's the thing. I was not expecting this video to actually see the world.
It's going to see the world.
This was just me.
Ranting and just going about
rambling on. In the safety of my own bedroom with a shitty camera angle.
Yeah.
Stressing about life.
Yeah.
But also appreciating it.
A lot of shit's going to get cut, but not the things that I think you think are going to get cut.
You mean the 30-second stare into oblivion?
Yeah.
You're going to leave that in?
No, that's going to get cut.
Well, you said
and every time you get distracted by your cat.
It's going to get, yeah.
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 But... I said I was going to do one as well.
Okay, well, it has to be just as shitty.
Well, we'll see.
Dang. Well, now you've seen my video, so
Yes, I
you
have
a bar that you can just
I know what
totally
I can talk
exceed.
about.
Yeah.
Also, I'm excited for when we actually do get that room set up so that we can start recording and filming and everything. And
For sure.
it's gonna be different and exciting because we won't be, in this more completely and utterly relaxed state.
The way I look right now is actually crazy.
We will have to put effort into our existences a little bit, not 100%, not all the time, but we will have a little bit more decorum.
But yeah, me right now, I got
right now is fine.
no makeup.
I won't be wearing makeup.
Double chin
That shit ain't
going.
happening.
I will.
I will not be putting that much effort.
We are two different human beings when it comes to
That's
things
too
like
much.
that.
I don't need to fuck with my skin. My skin's already annoying enough.
No, my skin's good. But I went through hell for it, so I'm gonna own it.
You went through a lot more than hell for it.
Fair enough.
Since there's a part of you that thinks that there's repercussions to it that are being affecting to you right now. So
there is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why I'm all creaky and old.
Mm-hmm. And your bones in your back are all fucky.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's all right. I'm gonna look so pretty for you guys. I'm gonna try. Yeah, but right now, sweats on, hoodie on.
There will be episodes
off.
where I will just be in sweats and in pajama clothes.
That's cool.
That's not,
hair ratty.
will not be a consistent perfection.
Yeah.
And it may be a situation where, we'll be wearing something nice up top, but it's pajama pants on the bottom.
Yeah.
Because all that matters is what you can see. Haha.
Perception.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I look forward to all of it, and I
So the first thing we're probably gonna film is the process of setting that room up.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
vlogging. That'd
Definitely.
be super cool.
Going and thrifting our stuff, and
Which we need to plan a day
yes,
to do that.
we do. It'll be fun. I think it'll be interesting. We'll have to go. I swear to God, we're going to the Lakeland Antique Mall, and I don't care.
I have no idea what that is, but cool.
We're going because I want to go there so bad.
All right, let's hop in the car. Come on. At 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Think they're open?
No, doubt it. It's also in fucking Lakeland.
See, I'm
So am I.
geographically declined.
I also am, but I know that at least it is an hour or more drive.
Directionally challenged. Apparently,
Dyscalculia.
Speech challenged too.
Dyscalculia.
Yeah, that's fair.
A wonder of the world, and it sucks.
For me, it's just
sometimes
names
you just
of places.
never know where
man.
the fuck you are.
You don't know where you are right now on this earth?
Vaguely.
That was kind of deep, though.
You think that I know. Nope.
Well, we may not even be where we even think we are. This could all just be a simulation.
You're dipping into the chaos.
Yes, I am.
All right. I think that's pretty good. You chill?
Yeah. Anything else
You
you wanted to
chill?
talk about your break?
Nah, I was just kind of chill on my break. There wasn't really a lot going on. I just kind of got to relax, not have to think about anything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get this semester over. I'm ready to step away and think about the podcast more fully.
Yeah.
And actually have time and dedicated hours and be able to vlog and do fun shit together.
Yeah. And for me, it was just like, I get everybody in the New Year's like, ooh, new year, new me. But for me, with my back stuff, it just kind of happened that way. Like, I had to do that. Not new year, new me. New year, better me.
Yes.
Personally.
Yeah. It'll be a lot and it'll be interesting. I feel like this year's going to be a good year.
No, for sure.
And I think that this year's going to be an interesting year to see what happens.
Yeah. I couldn't really see where this year was going. Like, when we were all celebrating New Year's Eve and the clocks, like, counted down and the ball dropped and the whole shebang happened, I kind of cried a little bit.
You fucking doomsdayed yourself.
No, I did.
That night.
Well,
you were like, something's bad's going to happen. And I was like, damn. The year's barely started and you're already like, it's going to get fucked.
Well, because for me, it was more of like a mourning 2023, because that is, like, 2023 is probably one of the best years that I've had ever in my life. Just so many firsts, so many things to be grateful for, so many things that are like, oh yeah, life is good. So
you had a lot of good things happen.
I had a lot of good. So it's like, how can this year be better than that. And
Whereas
like,
for
I need
me,
to stop thinking of it that way, and I need to just
you need to be happy about
appreciate
what
it.
happened, but be excited about what's coming.
But yeah, exactly. Couldn't have said it
because
better.
there's going to be so much that's going to be going on, especially for the both of us. Like, and especially revolving around the podcast, revolving around vlogging and doing all that kind of stuff. There's going to be a lot. Like, even HHN this year is going to be exciting.
For sure.
Just because, you know, fucking Beetlejuice is coming out right before fucking when we go to HHN.
What?
I just am excited to see what HHN is going to be like this coming year.
Last year's HHN, again, was so effing good.
It was
especially
so good.
for my 21st. I will never stop saying it. Like, it was literally...
It was so good.
I couldn't have asked for better.
It was so good.
I really couldn't have. And I think that's why I...
Because you got to have Stranger Things and the Last of Us.
And I those are like top tier for me.
Yeah.
I love both of those shows.
Stranger Things was amazing.
Yes. And if you couldn't tell by now, like, the spooky, scary stuff is my favorite.
Yeah.
That's why two of my favorite things happen to be there. So
yeah.
It's great.
And obviously when we get closer to the dates, we'll let you guys know when we're going and what we're going as. Just in case you're in the area.
Yeah, we've got a couple.
It would be cool to meet you, but if we, whatever happens, happens. But
maybe we'll still have 30 followers by then. I'm not putting that out into the universe. But whatever happens, happens. Hopefully we only grow. That's what I see.
Yeah.
When we grow, it'll be great.
Forward momentum.
Yes. To infinity and beyond. Slay. The words of a wise man.
Yeah. And, I hope to get... The biggest thing that I hope to start creating is our stickers and business cards so we can start leaving them places.
I'm gonna slap that ish everywhere that's legal. Maybe. Wherever it's illegal, I can't. I didn't do it.
I want us to, posters for around the main campus.
Yeah.
Everything like that. I think it's exciting, and I hope shit goes well. I look forward to see what
we have. One of the biggest campuses in the country.
It's literally a fucking city.
So, yeah. Maybe I should post it to the UCF Snapchat.
Yes.
And the UCF Facebook.
Yes.
And the UCF Instagram.
Yes.
And...
Yes.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Yeah. And if you love us, you'll also push us
out there, man.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, I think we're pretty good. We'll let you guys go.
Yeah.
Love you.
I know. You're so sad to...
It's like a phone call. Love you, bye.
It's like a FaceTime call. You get all the tea.
Yeah.
But all the ish.
Yeah. Do the things. Like, comment, subscribe.
Tell us about your holiday season.
Yeah, let us know what's up.
What you're excited about for this year.
You can send it to us in horrorunmasked@gmail.com. Send us a message. What'd you get for Christmas?
Yeah.
Did you have a good beginning of the year?
We didn't say what we got for Christmas.
Well, I mentioned the fact that, the thing I was...
Oh, yeah.
Aside from the Jurassic Park bag, which is also one of my favorite things. Because I've literally, my teacher, she was laying on the desk, and she was like, I'm sorry, I just have to...
You just gotta open...
She just had to open the little gates.
Yeah, yep. And then, rawr, Funko Pop dinosaur coming at you. I did good.
Yeah.
Amazing. I got a lot of good stuff. What'd I get?
What's the best thing?
Well, the best reaction I had was to the Doc Martens that I got.
Oh, yeah.
I got a hand-me-down PS4 because my dad got a PS5, which I was just thrilled about. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I got pots and pans, which may not seem like a great gift to you guys.
But as an adult
who
it's
needs
much
things,
more exciting.
I was thrilled. I got so many things that I needed. I got a mini fridge. I got really awesome t-shirts, Coraline t-shirts.
Hell yeah.
That I've been wanting Coraline merch for the longest time because it's my favorite stop motion movie ever. Lots of childhood memories attached to it.
It's a good ass movie.
Yeah, so just incredible.
But yeah,
I love everything. It was really good. I feel like I'm forgetting something. There were some emotional pieces in there too,
Yeah.
But overall, very good.
Yeah, but we will see you next time
Catch
with
you
a
on the
very
flip side. Ooh.
bloody start
Yeah.
to next month.
Yeah.
So have fun with all of that, as it
Starting
will
off
be
our Summer of Blood real strong.
is our first part of our Saw series, our 5-part Saw series, because there are 10 films.
Yeah.
We are doing them in chronological order because we are doing all of the
Franchises
movies
in timeline order, yeah.
The only times they are not in order is if we are being selective of the films. If we are watching all of the films from a franchise, it will be in chronological order.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we're doing Saw, it's lots of blood. Be prepared.
It's
gory AF.
grody.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So.
Makes you want to vom a little.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Horror Unmasked. Listen to us on Spotify and iTunes at Horror Unmasked Podcast. And subscribe to our YouTube channel at Horror Unmasked Podcast. And with that,
there's only one thing left to ask. Will you fear?
Or will you fear not?